Hi everybody, it's Kristin. So I realize I look like I have like half a black eye here, but I have definitely noticed that when I do tutorials, it's better for me to have one eye done and the other eye not, so that I don't make them like 25 minutes long. So, and this eye is not completely done. It's just done aside from liner and mascara, but I'll go off camera to do that for you anyway. So today I am doing for you the look, the second look in the four looks, one product Maybelline Color Tattoos. This was by far the overall winner of the which look would you like to see a demo on. And this is the one with Rich Mahogany as well as Barely Beige in it. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get into it. I'm going to turn myself a little bit. This time I remembered to do the eye that was away from me so that the eye that's closer you guys will see. And I'm going to, oops, as I smuck the camera. Zoom you guys in a little bit. Okay, so first of all, and this is one of the biggest questions I have gotten, is how do I apply them? Excuse me. And I use a combination of my fingers and then this Real Techniques brush, which is called the Deluxe Shadow Brush. And I think that I could use this one, or you could use the one that's more round, either one, but both of them are synthetic. So this is the Deluxe Crease Brush. I just happen to prefer using this one. So I'm just going to get a little product on the brush, swirl it in there. And this looks really messy, so you know, make sure that it's been a long time since I've done a tutorial. And I prefer to build up the color a little bit versus getting crazy. So I've adjusted the lighting again, because as you guys know, I think I told you, when I changed around my room and put in my new drawers and stuff, or changed around my makeup area and put in my new drawers, I had to take out one of my like trees of lights. And so then this side of me was pretty dark. So I don't know, I moved stuff around and let me know what you think. You probably don't need to know all the background. So I'm just pulling this in like that. And then I'm going to take this wee little brush. This is from Essence. I love this brush. So it's sent to me by Brigitte and Cornelia. And again, I'm just, but I think you can get them here. I just love it. It's, guess what? I already did that eye. Okay. I'm just going to lay that down. And these are just acting as a base. Somebody did ask me what was the point. It seems like extra work. Excuse me, to do, I'm just going to put a little bit more on here. To do these as a base and then a shadow on top, like what was the point? Why don't you just use the shadow? And I totally get that question. I just like it because I like the different appearance it gives my shadow. It just makes the shadow really a little bit more truer. I'm laughing right now because I have the blind closed, because otherwise the sun is will cut me in half here. And the wind is blowing, and you can tell every time the wind blows because the lighting changes. So I am not, sorry, I'm talking and not doing this. Okay, so this is bronze from MAC right here. And I'm taking that on a 239, and I am just patting that on over where I put the Rich Mahogany. And then I'm going to flip it over, and I am taking Shroom from MAC. I'm going to put that on the inner third. And then what I do is I flip it back over. And whatever's kind of left on there, I just drag it down on the line. I mean, some people go back and forth like this. This is what I have found works for me. So I just drag it on the line. And then I'm also going to take this little brush here back into the Shroom. And I'm going to pull it down a little here. So I smuck myself in the eye. I have a crazy eyelash that grows like in the very inner corner of my eye. So that is the start. And then I'm going to take, well, not actually, there's not much more to it than that. Then I'm going to take soft brown, and this is my Quo crease shadow brush. Love this brush for this step in particular. Soft brown, and then I'm going to go into the crease with that. And I'm not like, I have it kind of loose in my hand and far away, so that really just diffuses that line. I do not like harsh lines at all. Not a fan. I will show you what I have on the rest of my face at the end, by the way. So, soft diffused line. And then I'm going to take, we're going to have to do that again, but I'm taking, this is a Sigma E25 or MAC 217. I know some people say theirs are different, but mine are the same. Espresso for MAC. That's a matte. And I wanted to make sure I added a matte color in here because, I mean, aside from the soft brown, because everything else is so shimmery. So I'm just kind of patting that on here. It's kind of a thicker version of my stamp technique. And then I'm going to just swirl it kind of into the crease and bring it in. It's just kind of adding a little depth and dimension. It looks like that. I'm going to go back in with my fluffy brush. Nothing, I didn't put any more product on. I'm just... And then I'm going to take my Sigma E50. It's like a MAC 227. And I'm going into Shock of All Shocks Brulee, which is right here. I'm so boring. That is just what works for me. I did clear up my face problem. I went back to my CeraVe products and it cleared up within like 4 days. So apparently somehow my skin got dehydrated. I don't know why. And then I'm going to grab, this is a Quo Professional Crease Blender brush, but it's like a pencil brush. And I like it because of the point. And I'm going to take the bronze again. I'm going to go under here. You know, I did not mention it, but I had Painterly Paint Pot on as a base. I'm a horrible YouTuber. And then I'm going back into Espresso, and I'm going to go on the outer corner, and then just kind of, do you see where I'm going with that? I think I need to fix this a little. Okay, so that is basically the eye look. Not basically, that is the eye look, aside from liner and mascara. So I'm going to go ahead and put those on, and then I will come back, zoom in, and then I'll show you what's on the rest of my face. Be right back. Okay, so I realized that maybe I should show you how I attempted to use this, because as I said in my, when I showed this look, I kind of stink at this, but I will show you how I use it. So this is the Color Stay, the Revlon Color Stay liquid liner pen thing, so it's got that kind of a tip on it. And I just really try to lay it. I don't know if I'm gonna, see, I'm just trying to get a really thin line. So I just kind of lay it down and pull it away. So you guys can see this, because I can't do it looking into the camera. I do not like the smell of this, by the way. And then, so I get the base line, and then I just kind of build it up. Hopefully you guys can see that. And then I attempt a little baby wing. You can kind of see. That's how it looks. excuse me, when my eyes pulled up, and then when I let it go, it kind of evens out. This is as good as it gets for me. And then I'll just go in the middle with the tip. So it will look like that. Sorry I couldn't talk while I was doing that. I'm going to do the other one and then I will come back. Okay, so I did the other one. And then I did want to mention this was the Mally Lucky Penny liner, and I had already lined this one, and we're going to line this one. And this does not give a ton of color, but it just kind of gives a hint of that bronze color, I think. So I don't know if you can even tell the difference, but I do like that. And then I'm taking my Avon Super Shock. Excuse me. When I do liquid liner, I always do this because I don't like that. I feel like it doesn't get into the lashes enough. So I just go to town. And I think it makes all the difference. Isn't that a world of difference from the other one? If you don't tight line, you should. I think. Makes a big difference, at least on my eyes. I also know that some people can't deal with something that's close to their eyeball. Okay. Mascara, and then I'll be back. Okay, so this is the finished look, and I'm aside from the lips, I'm gonna do that right now, just to show you guys. So remember, I don't know if you remember, but in it I said that I put on Creamsicle and it looked horrid, and so then I put Peach Parfait on top of it. So I'm gonna show you. This, right, Creamsicle, yeah. This is Creamsicle. I just don't think it does anything for me. I just feel like I look like the living dead. So we're going to add some Peach Parfait on top, which is what I did that day. I love this color. Okay. I'll zoom in and show you the eye, which you've already seen once before, but here's my little wing that you're not allowed to laugh at. Oops. Okay, so sorry about that. I'm not sure exactly where it cut off. It showed that my memory card was full, so I apologize for that. So I do have a combination of the Creamsicle and the Peach Parfait lip butter on my lip. On the rest of my face, I used one of my mystery vials of, of foundation that I know is a Chanel foundation. I'm just not sure which one. But I like that one. We're going to church today, so I know that both of the Chanel foundations that I have up here are not the Perfection Lumiere, and that's the one that lasts all day. Neither one of the other ones that I have last all day. But anyway, since we're going to church, so it's just a few hours, it's okay. I have the Chanel Loose Powder, and I use 20 Claire, and Cargo Tonga Blush, which looks like that. It's a nice neutral when you have kind of a crazier eye. And then Chocolate Soleil Bronzer by Too Faced. Sorry, I didn't show you that. Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. For concealer today, I used the CoverGirl Olay under my eyes. And then I also use, I have a couple of weird blemish things. The MAC, what is this? Studio Finish Concealer in NW20. I don't need to really show you that, right? And then for mascara, I used the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes Mascara. And I think everything else you saw. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this and that you're having a great weekend. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye!